Hey guys, it's Catnip Panda. So today I'm making a bit of a video venting about how much I hate public transport. I've had a lot of bad specific experiences on public transport that I might tell in another video, but today I'm just going to be talking about the general parts of public transport that I hate. I live very far away from my high school, so to get to school every day, I have to travel for about an hour on the bus. Both ways. And it really sucks because I want to spend that time, especially in the afternoons, making videos and drawing and getting my homework done, and I can't because I'm just on the bus. And it really sucks in the afternoons because I have to get 2 buses both way, and my connecting bus is almost never late. It's supposed to come at 3:55, but it usually ends up coming at like 4:15, and having to wait that extra 20 minutes and not being able to do anything sucks. It's like 80 minutes every week I spend just doing nothing. But believe me, it gets even worse than that. If I spend my afternoons hanging out with my friends, in the city perhaps, that's about an hour it takes to get home. And the worst part is, I still have to get 2 buses, and my connecting bus that takes me home doesn't run at 10 o'clock. There's one that runs at like 9:30ish, and one that runs at like 10 past 11, and that's it. I'm always at the bus stop between those times. I nearly always get there at like 10:15, and it sucks because it's such a long wait, and I don't want to sit around at a bus stop at night on the street waiting for a bus at 11. But what's my alternative, you ask? Walking home. I don't really like walking home at night because it's dark and much of the way home is not very brightly lit, so it makes me feel really uncomfortable. But believe me, the bus experience is so much worse when you actually get on it. Buses are always dirty and graffitied. And the thing with graffiti is that I can never read it, especially when it's that stuff that people scratch in the back of the windows. Like, you're not really making your mark in the world if it's just completely illegible, man. And every morning, it's always crowded because there aren't enough buses. So you get on and it feels like you're in a tin of sardines, and it sucks, and I hate it. There's always someone that's really sweaty, or someone listening to their music so loudly through their headphones that it sounds like they're just blasting it for the whole bus to hear. But you can only get the treble frequencies because it's headphones, so it just kind of sounds like this. But crowded buses aren't even that bad in comparison to full buses. Because even though sometimes it feels like the bus is so full not a single other person could fit in, sometimes it is so full not a single other person can fit in. And then the bus just drives past you, and you have to wait for the next one, which isn't for like 20 minutes. But the buses where I live are basically never full, because not a people live around my area. But that has an even worse consequence. Where I live, there's about 1 bus an hour, which means if I'm trying to meet my friends like in the city, I'm always about 20-40 minutes early or 20-40 minutes late, because it's always someone else who organizes the time. They're like, we'll meet at 11, and it's like, well, I can get there at 10:40 or 11:40. That's great.
Yep, looks like this is it. This is the meeting spot. Okay, and they get here in 40 minutes. Looks like I'm gonna be looking through packs of gum and magazines for a long time.
So if the buses suck, why don't you just get trains? Because trains are really creepy. Also, I live very far away from a train station. I remember once I was on a date with a guy, and it was really late, and we were walking to the station where there were trains and buses, and he said, "Where's your closest train station?" assuming I was getting the train. And I said, "Here. This is my closest train station." But if I ever do have to get a train somewhere, I always really hate it when it's at night, because it'll be like 12:43 and the train arrives and it's all dark and creepy and dirty, and it's like, maybe I'll just walk home, or get a bus or something. But seriously, trains, no. Although they usually are more punctual than buses and more frequent, which is nice. It's a shame I can't use them to get home, because I feel like every time I go to a train station it's always like, oh, there's a train in like 1 minute. It just always seems to happen that way. Which sort of means I'm always running whenever I get to a train station, but it also means that I never wait, which is nice. Because you know when you really do have to wait? When you're getting a bus. They are always late. Doesn't matter where you live, how frequent the buses are, if they're full, if they're empty, if they're clean, it doesn't matter. They're never on time. I've wanted to make this video for a very long time because I have a lot on my mind, and also because I made these public transport sets to use in Neon Runner, and I thought I would I would put them to some good use before they got to be in the show. Anyway, I hope you didn't mind me getting super mad. It's just that, you know, this is something that's very close to my heart. Anyway, I hope you have a good day and that your next bus is on time. See ya!